You're nerds.
Improv.
Nerds.
Like, in my family, you have thugs, and we have like army men, and then my mom, who's like an insurance lady, and broke the mold for my whole family. So like, I was infatuated with wanting to be a thug for a long time. So I always wanted to fit in, but I was spending, we moved to all these suburbs. My street cred wasn't strong, and when you're young and you, I would just say it, dumb, you gravitate towards things that are like exciting because you don't know anything about it. So I just hated where I was from and who I was, and I thought I was this and that. I didn't love myself enough, and I didn't know who I was. So I was just depressed and most of the time very shy, very introverted, wouldn't speak to anybody. I would write these like raps about Barney. It was really weird. And
Barney raps?
yeah, man.
Do
I was
you
young.
remember
I started.
what they sounded like, or what
It was
they
about just like tearing Barney from limb to limb for no reason. Like, it's just the most violent, like Barney raps. Yeah, and I was at one point I was so depressed as a kid. Like it was like 10, 11. That's when I could start getting into rap and the whole like hip hop culture and all that. And like the raps were very innocent. I didn't know shit. I was a child. And I had this horrible day at school. And I came home and I was mad about it. I'm like, I hate myself, and I wrote this letter about like things I want to do to myself, and I just left it on the counter for my parents to see. It was like in the open by like bread, and I was like, yeah, they'll see it, and then they didn't take it seriously, so I stopped taking myself seriously. It's like I guess I don't have a problem, and then I just moved on. Now I still had image problems. I still tried too hard for a lot of my life, but like I knew I didn't want to like. I wasn't like depressed that they.
Well, is that why you told me that you did some bad things as a kid?
Oh, that was just influences, me trying to prove myself.
What kind of stuff did you do?
Stealing, selling things you shouldn't sell, selling things I stole.
What kind of stuff did you steal? I'm
man.
fascinated. I'm like an amateur criminal. Like as a hobby, if you could do criminals as a hobby.
Yeah. Like I was a kleptomaniac for sure.
Okay.
Like anytime I would go into a gas station, literally like I would steal like gum. I felt like in my mind, paying for gum was stupid. So I would steal like really small things all the time. But then like I was still liquor and sell it to like high school kids. I was in high school at the time. I wasn't grown selling to hike school kids. That's
right. Yeah,
weird.
I want people to know that on the podcast that you were in high school.
I was in high school doing these things.
Right, because the other thing is
I wasn't like a 30-year-old man going to a high school
you
selling
weren't creepy, you were more
Alizé.
ambitious.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I got a couple of questions in the form of statements.
Shoot, man. Cool.
We need to finish that high five, okay?
Oh, we didn't finish it?
Nah, bro. You remember that last part I showed you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the down, up. Yeah. I'm an ego.
I'm an ego. Yeah. That's cool,
All right.
man. That's cool, man. It's for us.
Yeah.
Hey, to bros.
To bros?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I got kicked out of my house again.
I thought so, man.
Why?
I don't know, man, because you came over, like, I called you, I texted you, and, like, you're here, like, in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was in your yard just hanging out.
So, like, I unrolled the sleeping bag, man, so you can crash here tonight.
That's great. So you take this bag, I'll take your bed.
No, man.
Huh?
Okay. You're only here for a night.
Yeah, man.
You're the guest.
Ego.
I love that, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Next week I'm gonna teach you to squirrel.